And anybody on the panel, we can all answer.
Met fan. God believe.
Hi, I'm a published writer on Kindle, and I've been inventing board games and card games since 2004, and I'd like to know how I might be able to get my works of such licensed if I can't get into the industry itself.
Licensed as in the game?
Yeah, as in getting to be adapted into video games.
Who wants to take this one?
Good question.
That's a good question.
I'll certainly try.
1, 2, 1, 2. Bingo, calling. I can certainly try. Gamma Sutra is a fantastic website to find people with the right skills to put you in the right direction. So imagine there's a programmer out there that's looking for a guy like you, and there's a guy like you looking for a programmer out there. So the best thing to do would make it a collaborative effort. So try and make sure you put the feelers out and try and get all of the people with the right skills and do it as a solo effort. Again, I know I keep plugging that green light effort, but if you can do something by yourself and get something to a prototype stage, throw it on Kickstarter or throw it on Greenlight, jobs are, as we say in the UK, jobs are good.
Yeah, you got the website? It's Gamma Sutra.
Yeah,
not Kama Sutra.
Yes, yeah.
That's a whole other panel in industry where we're not experts in.
Absolutely, and I'm sure there's a whole host of other, again, I'm not too close to the world of development, but there are a whole host of development sites out there that are looking for great creative people like yourself that don't necessarily have the writing skills but have the technical background. So my advice to you would be collaborate.
Yeah. Come on up, we got a Street Fighter Cross Tekken launch t-shirt for you. Okay? Alright, any other questions? Here, sir. Now everybody has questions. Okay, thank you.
It seems that New York is pretty low, minimal video game jobs. Would you guys recommend moving to California if it's really...
Warren wants to answer that.
Being that I worked in one of the only video game industry, video game publisher, designer, developer, they do everything out of the Soho office, so that's like main headquarters. There's about 3 core majors here. I was fortunate enough to, as Francis had mentioned, start trolling every single game developer's career listing. So I went to another good website is GameDevMap.com. That is GameDevMap.com, all one word. That will give you the listings and specific developer, publisher information from every video game company around the world. So, yes.
Well, I was just going to say, we also work closely with agencies that are also based out in New York, which work with not just Capcom, but a lot of other big companies like EA, Square Enix, Activision. So if you want to just get the foot in the door, you don't have to necessarily work for a developer or a publisher. You can start off on the agency side and create, if you're going to be a designer, create ads and marketing plans for them, or you can create promotional products. Like I know we work with a company called IRT, which is In Record Time. They actually they produced the Darkstalker hats and Okami hats and a bunch of other things that you're going to see in the future for future events. So, like Francis said, is research your leads and just figure out, what kind of agencies are in your area that specialize in the entertainment industry that you want to be in.
There's marketing agencies such as Amirati, which is a company we use for Street Fighter 4. I mean, they're all based in New York. And they work on the video game product, and that's also a way in. If you can find something peripheral, but you have that experience, you're in. That's one thing I actually want to bring up. Somebody had mentioned, it is a very small industry, so when you're in. So, yeah, it's kind of like for our other panels, how to get out of video game business, right?
Like a video game game.
Okay, here's a t-shirt. But the thing is, everyone knows everybody. And the thing is, once you get in, you get credit. But also, what's bad about that is it's a little pond, is you really got to make sure what you do, your work experience, and your reputation. Because I got to tell you, it's a small biz. You guys going to hire that guy? Oh my God, right? That kind of stuff really happens all the time. Whatever you do, you got to think about the whole, not just the company's going to know what you did, the whole industry will know what you did. But if you excel, people are going to want you.
I don't want you to get discouraged from moving to California. I moved to California like Lon. I drove across the country. You gotta do it. Someone has to see, everyone needs to see the country that they live in, and everyone needs to see everything. California's great. If you want to go, go. If you want to stay, you can do other things like Liz just said. So,
Okay, thank you. One more.
I was wondering, I can't really find a lot of information on this, but I know it's really difficult to break into the concept art field.
He's talking about concept art. I got 1 minute. So that's what I'm talking about, is find out the developer of these games. So for example, Ninja Theory is DMC. They're in Texas?
No.
No.
They're based in Cambridge in the UK.
Texas, UK, it's the same thing.
No.
They talk funny down there too. Anyway, but then there's Spark, which is in Los Angeles. But those are the people. You go to those developer houses, you talk to their creative director. That's where you submit your resumes and all that. And Capcom Vancouver, they talk funny up there too. But anyways, so I'm sorry, we're being forced out, but we will hang out a little bit outside, talk to you guys. Come on up to the Capcom booth. We'll talk to you some more. Thank you, and good luck. Good luck.